Another news tonight, the Clearwater Ferry is running again, less than 2 weeks after a collision that claimed the life of one person and injured 10 others. No charges have been filed in that incident, although today the family of the man killed in the crash hired a law firm to represent them. However, today, with a different vessel, the service resumed. And News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson is joining us live from Clearwater. He has the update on all of this. Jeff.
Good evening, Keith. Well, it was a beautiful day to be out on the water today, and the ferry is up and running again. However, it was not exactly full when we saw it today. But the people that I did speak with who were on the ferry say they have no reluctance at all to ride it despite the recent accident. It's been less than 2 weeks since this, a deadly collision on the Clearwater Ferry at night. Today, with a different vessel, the ferry was underway again, giving the Young family from Chicago a chance to be on the water.
We just wanted to take a ride and explore some new areas.
They were aware of the accident, but not afraid to ride today.
It was a great experience riding on the ferry here. There was no issues, and I felt safe riding it.
I think it's completely safe. I mean, I think sometimes those accidents may happen, but it's completely safe.
Captain Morgan Fazal is a licensed captain and certified boating instructor who teaches boating safety. He's seen the Clearwater Ferry in operation before. The attorney for Jeff Knight, the boater who hit the ferry, has submitted statements saying the Clearwater Ferry did not have the proper lighting on the night of the crash. Fazal says he's never seen the ferry without the proper lighting.
Operate out here and give nighttime lessons all the time between this bridge and Bel Air, and I've never seen a commercial vessel operating that wasn't compliant.
Fazal says he did not see the Clearwater Ferry on the very night of the collision, but again, he says he has never seen the ferry without its running lights on as required by law. Back to you, Keith.
And Jeff, we really can't tell when we look at the surveillance video. It's impossible to see from that angle, but is there any way to prove that the ferry did or did not have the proper lighting the night of the crash?
Well, that is part of the active investigation by the FWC and the Coast Guard. They're certainly going to be looking into that. They're going to be talking to witnesses who were on both vessels that night. But they are asking for anyone who might have video of that night of the Clearwater Ferry, even if that video is not of the accident, to come forward so they can include that as part of their investigation. And again, no charges have been filed in this incident.
All right, Jeff Patterson reporting live in Clearwater. Thank you.